On May 25, 2021, 62-year-old Terry Ann Blues caused a commotion at the Dallas airport. She had set off on her journey to go to her great-aunt's funeral, but things quickly took a turn for the worst.
What happened?
This guy chokeholded me!
Ma'am.
What the f*** is wrong with him?
Calm down. Keep it down, okay?
No, you need to talk to him. He chokeholded me. They saw it!
Ma'am.
They saw it!
Ma'am, calm down.
Listen, I'm fine. I need to get to my great aunt's memorial service. I've been detained and held up all day. You can go through my bags. I have nothing. My God, what is wrong with America?
Calm down. Calm down.
No, that guy needs to be arrested.
Come on, let's go over here.
You saw it. You saw it. You saw it.
Terry was in the midst of an extremely vocal and passionate outburst when she was approached by a police officer. She was so anxious to go to her destination that she begged the security guard to let her pass through. When Terry claimed that another passenger had choked her, her hysteria reached a new high.
He chokeholded me!
Ma'am, what's your name? I'm Officer Officer.
He threw me to the ground!
What's your name?
My name is Terry Ann Blues.
We'll come over here and we'll talk, okay?
I want the manager of the airport here! Who saw me choking? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to.
He chokeholded me to the ground!
Ma'am, let's go over here. Ma'am.
I'm a woman!
Over here.
In a dress!
Ma'am, let's go over here. Ma'am, let's go over here, okay?
Boo-hoo! You off!
Not helping.
Ma'am, go over here.
Terry's rage continued despite the officer's efforts to soothe her, and it caught the attention of other airport workers. There was a ruckus at the airport because Terry was acting erratically and trying to board the plane before her turn, which was confirmed by airport employees. They told her that she was not allowed to board the plane because of her inappropriate behavior.
Some problem.
Ma'am, did you try to go into the door?
I don't know. Dude, I'm just trying to get to my aunt's memorial, please. Oh, God. I had a couple of cocktails.
Yeah, I'm about to.
This woman had no reason.
I'm waiting for you to get over here. Ma'am, come over here.
No, I'm not.
Here.
I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
As a police officer interrogated the passenger who had been accused of choking Terry, tensions increased. He insisted that all he had done was ask her to be patient. Terry's later admission that she had had a few drinks earlier in the day just added fuel to the fire.
To sit down and calm down, she cannot be doing this drama around her, and everybody was looking at her. Then when we started boarding process, she just jumped on Marie to say, "Ma'am, you okay to board now?" And she started like acting like crazy, but she was screaming in the seat. When we denied her boarding, she just ran over the door, and I just followed her and say, "Ma'am, you cannot do that." And then when I see that guy doing something like this, and then push her. And she just fell over my foot.
Did he push her just because he was trying to?
Yeah, I didn't touch her. I just told her, "Hey, ma'am."
Is that guy out there right now?
And then another guy, he got a blue shirt. He shot at her and pushed her back. She followed my feet, and then she started screaming and crying.
Okay.
That's what happened. But with Maureen, we tried to, because she was attitude with me, and then she got attitude with Maureen.
So basically, she was denied boarding.
Yeah, she was denied boarding because we were that they are not. Yeah.
Terry continued to yell at the other passengers even after another officer arrived and offered her water in an attempt to calm her down. She also brought up the fact that she was a former New York Police Department officer in the hopes that it would help her case. Terry was eventually arrested because she refused to cooperate. She struggled against the police, screaming and making attempts to escape. She used racial obscenities on the way to the police station, adding to the tension.
You need to investigate.
Terry, relax.
I'm a retired officer.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Who are you a police officer with?
New NYPD, is that good enough?
No, that's good. Thank you for your service, Terry.
No, I don't need to explain why that guy chokeholded me when he's a passenger. And nobody here stood up for me. Nobody took a report, nothing.
Terry, calm down.
It's all on camera.
Terry,
You bet I'm gonna Get it.
Okay.
I'll request it. I'll request every surveillance camera in this goddamn airport.
I just wanted to get her drink information out of it. Okay.
And why nobody stood up for me? Why nobody saw it?
Terry.
Everybody saw it.
Terry.
Nobody would stand up and said this girl was chokeholded by a passenger.
Terry.
Shame on all of you.
Terry, calm down.
Terry faced many charges, including disorderly conduct in public, resisting arrest, and drug possession. Her actions at the airport highlighted the difficulty law enforcement has in keeping order under pressure. Jacqueline Fleury, a 30-year-old lady, created a commotion on a plane on December 31st, 2021, which led to the entire flight being forced to deplane. What happened that day was so embarrassing and frustrating that it made me think of a Karen moment.
They did not take me off the plane, and I have a reason to go to Alaska. You guys messed up my flight ticket.
What's going on?
They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat.
Because she was convinced that the airline had made a mistake with her ticket, Jacqueline had sat in a vacant seat and refused to move. It was clear that Jacqueline was determined to get what she wanted, which was either a full refund, a hotel room, or a seat on the flight she had already paid for.
You need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
Okay, so we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll figure out. Because
right now, hey, we're here for like your behavior, okay?
My behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat.
Right.
That is not what I paid for.
Do you have your ID?
What does that have to do with anything?
Right now the police are here. We're going to find out the who, the why, the what. So I just need to know
Okay,
who
well,
you
you
are.
better.
Yeah. Okay.
When she refused to comply, the cops had to step in. The cops tried to reason with her, inquiring about her behavior on the plane, but Jacqueline was unmoved and seemed ignorant to the consequences of her actions. The airline ultimately made the decision to refuse service to her. Officers tried to calm Jacqueline down, but she kept on her disruptive rant. Despite being offered a refund, she insisted the officers assist her in booking another ticket.
No, I'm trying to listen to you.
You don't need to right now.
I need to. It's my privilege.
Good, it's your privilege.
Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot and cannot do.
Sit down now.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying.
Just have a seat. You can have a conversation.
I am allowed to hear what they are saying.
Right there, because I'm going to catch up with you. Okay.
How is that thin ice? What have I done?
Well, they're
Seriously,
trying to work.
What have I done? You have no idea.
They're trying to work with you, and
They have tried to work with me by taking me off the plane.
Well, what did you do on the airplane? What happened?
What? Ask them. Ask them.
She kicked an officer as she resisted being taken into custody, which only made matters worse. Jacqueline's use of racial slurs was terrible and only served to inflame an already tense situation.
About my side, I'm asking you what I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone?
So what's your name,
Please
Jacqueline?
explain it. Have I spoken to Did I touch someone?
Okay,
Please tell me if I've spoken to someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so...
Listen to him. Ask him that question.
All right, Jacqueline, we're going to leave.
Ask him.
Jacqueline, you need to leave now because
No.
you've been denied.
Ask him. Ask him. Ask him
Did you
if
want to
I've
hear my
touched
answer?
someone.
Jacqueline.
You better ask him if I've
We're
touched
going to go,
someone.
okay? Listen, you're going to be escorted
I don't
out.
live
Delta's
here.
not flying.
I live in New York.
Good. Okay. Delta
Dude,
has,
who's paying for my ticket?
you're going to have to, you got refunded.
I got refunded
Let's go.
to live in Utah?
Yeah. Jacqueline, okay? We're going to walk out because
I
are
don't
not a
live
Delta
here.
passenger.
I don't know anyone here.
You're
If
not a
anything,
Delta
I need to get a
passenger now.
ride back to New York.
Okay, we'll walk you out to where the other airlines are, okay?
Dude, I don't live here.
Delta is denying you service, okay? Delta Airlines, a private company, is denying you service.
Why
We're gonna go to the other
though?
airline.
Because you guys denied me service. Why? You don't even know why.
Okay,
So
let's
you
walk
better
out.
get me a flight back
Grab
to
your
New
bag.
York.
Okay.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never
Jacqueline,
been here.
Jacqueline,
Dude,
walk out. We can work on you.
where am I gonna go?
I can answer those questions, but we're gonna walk out.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. Where am I gonna go in Utah?
You're gonna go to the other airlines and try booking there, okay?
Dude, are you gonna pay for it?
You're refunded, okay?
Okay, well then get my refund and refund me a ticket back to New York.
The officers eventually managed to handcuff her, but not before further conflict erupted. A police officer was assaulted, and Jacqueline was accused of resisting arrest and disorderly behavior. Because of this, the aircraft was delayed, and a horrible incident occurred which left everyone on board shaken to the core. On July 15, 2022, police responded to a call about a domestic dispute between a man and a woman who seemed to be living together. When they arrived, they saw that the man had been involved in a physical conflict as evidenced by the scratches on his neck. The police officer made contact, hoping to get the man's identification and cooperation with the inquiry.
Yeah. Do you have an ID on you, bro? You don't? What's your name, man?
I don't need to tell you.
Yeah, look, bro, I mean, it doesn't need to be complicated, man. Okay?
I didn't break no laws.
I know, but I have a lawful reason to stop you, okay? Because we got dispatched. You match the description of the guy that was getting beat up by a girl, okay? You have injuries on your neck, all right?
It don't matter.
The man initially refused to identify himself, which led to a dispute between the officers and himself on his rights. After some convincing, he agreed to help, and he took the police to his girlfriend who had started the fight. The officers talked to her while he waited in the car.
Self is a crime. So you are committing a crime at the moment that I could take you to jail on.
So you guys are able to stop someone that's walking on the public street,
correct,
and ask them for their ID whenever you want.
No. What I'm telling you is I was dispatched to this area for a domestic disturbance between a chick with a pink shirt and blonde hair and a male in all black.
Yeah.
Okay? You fit the description. You got injuries on your neck, which means you got beat up by a chick. Okay? So I have a lawful reason. To stop and identify you.
She played down the fight, saying it was nothing more than words and that they were both well. But the police had heard rumors of a fight and had seen that the man was injured. The woman kept trying to downplay what had happened, saying that all that had happened was that she had scratched herself during the fight.
Yeah, I'll call you back. I love you.
So what's going on?
I just had an argument. It's nothing serious, I'm sorry. It was more on my part. So I can give you my ID and everything.
Okay, where's your ID?
Right here. There you go. It just expired.
So what's your relationship with this guy?
That's my boyfriend for about a year now.
Okay. And so what's going on between you two?
Just a verbal argument, but like I said, we're both at my mom's shop right now. It was nothing extravagant.
Okay. It's more than a verbal argument because we had people calling in saying that a female was hanging on the shirt of a male.
Like that.
And there was screaming, so.
I mean, you can check me and you can go to the shop. And
he's bleeding, you're bleeding.
I mean, you can talk to all of us, though, but no, he didn't do anything like that to me. If anything, was myself. And my nails. Look at my nails.
Okay,
right
what
there.
happened?
I scratch myself. I do get pretty crazy myself. I put nothing on. So I know in my law enforcement and my dictionary and stuff, you guys can't charge anything.
In your what? Law enforcement?
You know what I'm saying? My rights. And I'm sitting here and telling you right now, like, I'm fine. He's fine. You have an address, you have my ID, I can give you my social security right now. I have no problem with that, sir.
Okay.
It's just, I don't want no problems. This is my man, we had an argument, that's it. Sorry.
Okay, well, but I have a problem when people have...
but it's also one...
Okay.
If you ever have another problem.
Okay, when someone batters another person in a domestic violence...
See that, or did they just hear us arguing? Because I yell. I yelled like a mother. I ain't lying, it's not even him half the time. It's me.
Okay.
I will completely say that. I'll go to jail right now for that.
Okay.
That's me. Leave him the out of it, though.
The woman's tone evolved drastically as the officers persevered in their questioning. Her irrationality grew to the point where she kicked an officer. Her actions resulted in her arrest, which she tried to pay the police, and lied about being in a relationship with a drug dealer. The woman was eventually charged with criminal mischief, assault on a police officer, resisting arrest, and domestic abuse. The event illustrated the difficulty and unpredictability that law enforcement officials experience when responding to domestic disputes.